Tyler and I met back in college, probably about 10 years ago. We stuck together pretty closely since. We play the same games. We share a tattoo. We both have a very large love for brunch. We actually used to get brunch together until somebody came and ruined that.
It was 12 years ago at Mercy High School. We were trying out for the cheerleading team. I noticed there was this girl there who looked like she couldn't have been much more than about 10 years old. She was sweet, innocent, deer in headlights. And as the tryouts went on, I realized that instead of her shouting the chants, she was just mouthing the words. But opposites attract. Where she lacks in chattiness, I definitely made up the difference. Despite her timidness, she definitely knows how to crack a joke. So it wasn't long until we were fast friends.
I actually lived with these two when they first moved in together. And, I'm surprised how smoothly everything went when they actually moved in. I was also around when they bought their first home. In fact, I love both of them so much that I decided it would be best if I moved in with them. It was love, not convenience.
Each year with Hannah was really a different phase. Freshman year, everything was Justin Bieber, pink glitter contact paper. Junior year was Twilight cardboard cutouts and movie premieres. And with those years, I grew to know Hannah more deeply. Instead of Hannah, my quiet friend, she became Hannah, my genius friend, my strong friend, bold friend, most thoughtful, caring, loving person in the whole world friend. And then we went to college. I was at Syracuse. She ended up at RIT. And when I came home one day, there was Tyler.
When I first met Tyler, right off the bat, I could tell he was handsome, he was smart, he was kind, he was respectful, he offered to do the dishes, he loved Disney, so I knew he checked off pretty much every box that he could check off. So I loved him from day one, and I 100% could see why my daughter loved him.
Unlike me, he didn't need years to learn Hannah. He didn't need to see her surf-themed bedroom. She didn't have to speak for him to understand what she was saying. He didn't even have to look at her to know what she was feeling. He just instinctively knew how to be her perfect complement. And that's how I know they're soulmates.
Hannah and Tyler, sometimes they don't like it, but they are made for each other. They do finish each other's sentences, and you can see that sometimes they just look at each other and they know what the other person is going to say. And I couldn't be happier that she found someone like that.
And I would like to point out one other thing that my husband was a little bit wrong about. He mentioned that these two love to finish each other's sentences, but if he really knew them, he'd know they love to finish each other's sandwiches. So.
Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today for a great celebration. It was on this very day, this exact day, 6 years ago, that Copper Bob was adopted. And if that's not special enough, of course, Hannah and Tyler are finally getting married. And they want to thank him, Copper Bob, for the role he played in getting them together. Copper Bob had to step in for Cupid, giving the incredibly friendly guy, that's how she described you, and the cute, quiet girl, that's how he described you, an excuse to spend time together on a hike at Letchworth State Park. Now, this ceremony is not just the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter of their lives together. As a couple, they began to realize that they were always on the same wavelength. One would speak, the other one would respond, "I was just about to say that." When one craved Taco Bell, the other one also was craving Taco Bell. That's a match right there. They have barefoot sparkling wine and cheese nights. Monday is trash TV night, and then they go to a brewery once a week. It was moments like this when they realized that together their world was more magical than daily. For me, it spoke volumes about their relationship that Hannah and Tyler describe these events as some of their favorite memories. They look back at them and laugh. They are all chapters of a good story, and the ending is not exciting. Since ancient times, the ring has been a symbol of unbroken love without beginning or end, and with no point of weakness. The circle is a reminder of unending strength. Let this nameless circle of these rings become a symbol of your endless love and faithfulness. Do you remember back in July 2001 when Tyler asked you to marry him, and your response was, for tax purposes? Well, Hannah, today he would like to ask you one more question, and he is hoping for a better response. Now, in front of your closest friends, your family, I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss the bride. Please stand as I introduce to you, for the very first time as husband and wife, Hannah and Tyler Monica.
So to all of our differences that we love and embrace, cheers, guys.
I'm honored to still be close friends with both of them. So, cheers to Hannah and Tyler.
I have no question that these two are meant to be. I could wish for nothing more for my dearest friend. I love you both more than I can describe in a speech. In the words of Albert Hubbard, he who does not understand your silence probably will not understand your words. And luckily Tyler does. Cheers to the happy couple.